Welcome back to another episode of the Bolton RTG. It's the season finale here. We got 3 games left to go in the league season. We have Manchester City, we have Wolverhampton Wanderers, and we have Newcastle. So 2 out of the 3 are big games for our European glories. We also have the FA Cup final against Manchester City. So we have to play Man City twice today. Where are Wolves? Wolves are down in 17th. Half fighting for relegation. They look somewhat decent at the moment. We are fighting for Europa League. We are fighting for Champions League. We are fighting for Europa League twice, technically, I guess, through the FA Cup. This is the easiest game left to go. We are not going to play it. We'll play the last 3 games of the season with the 2 Prem and then the 1 FA Cup. We'll simulate through this one and hopefully pick up all 3 points against Wolves. 0-0 against Wolves. We drew 0-0 against Wolves. Arsenal drew to Newcastle, so Newcastle drew. That's more important. But we do fall out of the top 5, but we do have a game in hand against Nottingham Forest, which is against Newcastle, which could jump into the top 4 because they also have a game in hand. We could fall down even further. Well, we could fall down to 6 there. I'm just looking at this. Isn't it like 10th? From 10th to really 50, 55, 58, Burnley. Burnley have an outside chance to get top 5. That's actually insane. It probably won't. But we have Newcastle up next in the second to final game of the season away from home. A must-win game for sure because I have my eyes on an L from the Man City game. So we got to try and win this game and try and get a point at least. Points, any points is better than nothing. So if we can get a point out of this Newcastle game, we're still looking real good. Gordon, Xerxes, how does that go in? Newcastle 1. Diaby now. Diaby in the box. De Kuiper, the cross is there. Lucas will block it. Taylor, Lucas will block it again. It's a corner. Sudakov will come on for Berg. Come on now. Hahn, header, down to De Kuiper. De Kuiper now switching the... what is that, De Kuiper? Anderson, Lucas, get that out wide to Francisco where it should have been in the first spot. Francisco, tackled by Perdisi. And now getting past Bradley. Looking to get past Lucas. He will get past Lucas. The cross comes in. Kivior blocked the header. It's out for a corner. Diaby. Diaby makes it 2 for Newcastle. We're going to lose here against Bolton, or against Newcastle. Fluffing donuts. Xerxes in behind. Xerxes still in behind. Now Elliot Anderson into Gordon. It's 3-0. It's bad to worse. Francisco. I mean, it's a consolation goal for Soul here. Bradley, Blake. Out. Oh, that was horrible. Holy cow. We lose 3-0 to Bolton. At least 3-0 to Bolton. We lose 3-0 to Newcastle United. Oh, boy. And with 1 game left to go, we are sitting in 6th with the threat of being knocked down all the way towards 10th. Which is absolutely ballistic. We have a game against the league winners in Manchester City. They have absolutely wiped the floor this season. 81 goals scored, 42 goals against. We are in trouble for sure. Newcastle's into the top 3. Arsenal's playing Fulham. Aston Villa is the only one that's really giving us hope that we might be able to finish at least in the top 7. Who is Liverpool playing? They're playing Chelsea. Chelsea's all the way down in 13th. Going down for sure is Luton, Crystal Palace, and Fulham. So that's interesting. Okay. Final game of this Premier League season. Joao Neves is out injured, so he cannot play. So pause will come on for there. Let's get in. Final game of the Premier League season. We still have to play Manchester City again in a week's time in the FA Cup final. This could be a predecessor. We beat Man City in the Carabao Cup on our run to that final there. But Bolton are down behind 4 minutes in here against Manchester City. It's Erling Haaland to take the lead. 4 minutes in, 3 minutes in, not even 4, 3. Ferguson. into Shada, onside, chipping the keeper into the back of the net, and we draw level. It's 1-1. Colin, O'Reilly, Phil Foden. It's 2-1 for Man City. They take that lead right back. Holland, Rodrigo, 3 for Manchester City. Our top 5 run is over. It's going to have to come through the FA Cup, which we might get Europa League because Man City won the Premier League. We might get Europa League anyway, thinking about it. That would be anticlimactic. Phil Foden, Doku, Han now will win the ball back, and Han now just show that we got a little bit of life before that FA Cup final. Do something here. Now Francisco, is he offside? He probably is. Francisco near post. He'll get one back. There's enough time to level it here. There's enough time to get a point. To Kuiper, we got to go now. Lewis Potter, Sudakov into Blake. Blake now into Sudakov. It's your time to shine, Suda. No, Bradley can't find Han, and that's going to be game over. A 3-2 loss against Man City on the final game day. Manchester City are your Premier League champions. Bolton are out of the top 5. Our quest for Europe can only come through the FA Cup final. And so we finish in the league in 9th. We fall all the way down to 9th. That's where we finish in the league. That is just, that's more disappointing than last season's finish for sure. Leeds United, Nottingham Forest, and Newcastle all finishing in top 4. That's an insane top 4 that's going to be in the Champions League next season. Wow, Chelsea and Tottenham finished 12th and 13th, and obviously y'all know the 3 going down. They've been the same 3 to go down. Next up, we have Manchester City again in the FA Cup final. They're going to play the same exact team. We're going to play the same exact team here, and hopefully for a better result. 1 game left to go in the season. We're back to Wembley for the 3rd time. This one with another trophy. Playing for another trophy. Can we win? Can we get European football next season? Or are we done in the dumps? No matter what, we're actually playing Manchester. No, we're not playing Manchester City. No, we're not. Never mind. I was about to say we'll probably play them in the Community Shield, but we got to win this to play them in the Community Shield. Shada wins the ball back. It was Kokshu who did it. Bergval, loose ball, but back to Shada. Now to Fergie. Fergie can't find Francisco. Kimmich back to Payeta. He has to clear awkwardly. Chasing it down. Ruben Diaz now. Did well there to recover and relieve the pressure from himself. Erling Haaland, Kivior. Joao Neves in towards Francisco Cansayo. Francisco! 1-0 for Bolton. We start the game off on a hell of a better note. We take the lead here early in the final. Come on. Bradley. Francisco Cansayo. If we can get a double against City, that would be great. Francisco Cansayo. He's going to try it again. He's going to try it again. Payeta will save that one. That would have been special. Joao Neves on the corner. Evan Ferguson over the bar. Another corner. No, it's a goal kick. It's crazy. We struggle to them in the league, but we can beat them in cups. Bradley wins the header. Down to Bergval. Out wide to Shada. Shada over the top for Ferguson. Ferguson, a difficult angle from out wide. He'll go back to the Kuiper. First time crossed in. Joao Neves, no. Evan Ferguson back in the box. It was falling for Francisco. It'll fall for Bergval instead. Out wide to the Kuiper. Crossed in. That one's blocked. Now Matt O'Reilly on the counterattack. He has Erling Haaland making that run. He also has Rodrigo. And to Kuiper not getting the ball back. Wow. Kimmich. O'Reilly. Still O'Reilly. Now Erling. Erling Haaland. Shot blocked, but he'll get to the rebound. No, he won't. Bradley is there. Kivior will clear it. And Shada now able to take it away. Ruben Diaz gets the ball back. Charlie Patino stopped by Lucas initially. Phil Foden. Still Phil Foden. Lucas again is there. It's a free kick. How? It's never a free kick. Erling Haaland has a chance to put this in the back of net to make it 1-1. He also has Rodrigo. It's going to fall short. No, it's not. It's going to be Haaland to take it. And Haaland to score it 1-1. We're back level here. Rodrigo. Reed with the save. Rodrigo with the rebound. Man City have the lead. It's 2-1. Kokshu. Out wide to Francisco. Francisco into Shada. Shada into Bergvall. First time finish on target into the back of the net. We're going to halftime level. 2-2 here. Oh, 45 minutes left to play for. Come on. Just a terrible pass. Bergvall will chase that down though. In towards Francisco. Nope. Joao Neves. Ferguson. Francisco. Into Bergvall. Down to Ferguson. First time finish again. Paeta with the save that time. Out for a corner. It's Joao Neves on the corner. Evan Ferguson on the header. No. Loose ball for Bergvall. Maybe on the second chance. No. That shot did get off but blocked. Oh, Charlie Patino. Kivior. What was that? Erling Haaland. Straight into him. Lucas will win it back, and Kokshu now has the ball. Kokshu on the counterattack, leading the charge with 4 Bolton players in front of him. Kokshu out wide to Bradley after a failed first pass. Bradley, the right back, and Connor Bradley will give Bolton the lead. It's 3-2 for Bolton. 33 minutes away from being in the Europa League for next season. Patino, Erling Haaland, Reed with the save. 5 minutes left to go here. Jensen on for Kivior. Come on, we're so close. We are so fucking close to this FA Cup final win. We are so fluffing close. Just don't let Haaland win that. Jensen wins the header. Shot it can't clear. It's Rodrigo. It's Reed on the ground low. It's Han coming on for Joao. +2, referee, blow your whistle. Game is over. Bolton are your FA Cup champions. We are in the Europa League for next season. We get our first domestic trophy. That's not a league. Come. Look at that beautiful trophy. Look at the team getting ready to lift it. This could hang on to some of the boys now. Half the squad might not want to leave no more. No Champions League football, but it's at least European football. It's the second best European competition you can get into. As Lucas lifts up the trophy, Bolton are your FA Cup champions. Oh my Lord. I thought it was going to bother it when Man City started turning on and scored those 2 quick unanswered. They nearly scored 3. Wow. Top goal scorer, despite the fact it definitely didn't feel like it was this guy. Evan Ferguson got the top goal scorer with 22 goals. Francisco Cansayo had 21 goals, 17 in the Premier League. And then Kevin Shada, my player of the season for sure. 20 goals out of him, 7 assists. Bergvall had 10 goals. De Kuiper had 12 assists, or 10 assists, I should say. Then 12 assists, and Joao Neves 10 assists as well. A loan report, we had nobody on loan. If we want to do a kind of stat report here or a growth report, +3 for him. A lot of players unhappy. A lot of these rotational players are unhappy, which is completely fine. Do we have anybody leaving the club? No, Elise is up next, but he's probably going to want to leave the club, which is completely fine. Next season, we have Europa League football. If you enjoyed this season, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and I will see y'all there. Peace out.